Hey everyone, it's me, Kat. Today I have a book haul for you. I only have 4 books, but I thought it was enough to do a book haul because I don't know when I'm going to be getting any more books. So, here's my book haul. The first one I actually got from my mom. She got it when she was on vacation with my father, and of course we trade books. We mostly read the same things, except she reads a lot more romance than I do. Um, but I decided to give it a try. This is the first book by this author that I've ever am going to attempt to read, and it's Now You See Her by James Patterson. Sorry for the glare. Oh, and sorry for the lighting. It's dark because I do not want um, my light on because it's way too hot up in my room. But it's Now You See Her by James Patterson. It's actually pretty weird because it's large print. I don't know why my mom got large print, but I'll probably get it done really soon. It only has no, that's something else. 383 pages, so it's not that big, but I'll probably read this, I don't know, not soon, because I have a lot of, what are they, first reads and arcs that I need to read, but the back of this one says, a successful lawyer and loving mother, Nina Bloom would do anything to protect the life she's built in New York, including lying to everyone, even her daughter, about her past. But when an innocent man is framed for murder, she knows that she can't let him pay for the real killer's crimes. Nina's secret life began 19 years ago. She had looks to die for, a handsome police officer husband, and a carefree life in Key West. When she learned she was pregnant with her first child, her happiness was almost overwhelming. But Nina's world was shattered when she unearthed a terrible secret that caused her to run for her life and change her identity. Now, years later, Nina risks everything she's earned to return to Florida and confront the murderous evil she fled. In a story of retching suspense, James Patterson gives us the most head-spinning, action-filled story yet. So it sounds good. I never thought that I'd actually read a James Patterson. I'm not one to follow people, and everyone seems to be reading him. So, of course, me being as unique as I am, I'm going to say I'm not going to read him. But now that I have a book and it was free, I probably will read it. But it sounds good, and like I said, it's large print, so it'll get read pretty quickly. Next book I won off of Goodreads, and it was awesome because it's the first hardcover that I've won, and it's called The Unfinished Work of Elizabeth D. by Nicole Bernier. It's a pretty cover. I hope that it goes along with the book. I like how it's not just one package, how it has like the picture of the beach down here and everything. But it looks pretty good. This is pretty decent writing. And it has, let's see, if I can get to the end of this book, 305 pages. So not that bad. And I will read to you what it says on the inside. It says, summer vacation on Great Rock Island was supposed to be a restorative time for Kate, who lost her close friend, Elizabeth, in a sudden accident. But when she inherits the trunk of Elizabeth's journals, they reveal a woman far different from the cheerful wife and mother Kate thought she knew. Sorry, I can't read today. Okay. A new portrait of Elizabeth. Her troubled upbringing, her route to marriage and motherhood, makes Kate question not just their friendship, but also her deepest beliefs about loyalty and honesty at a period of uncertainty in her own marriage. The more Kate reads, the more she learns the complicated truth of who Elizabeth really was and rethinks her own choices as a wife, mother, and professional, and the legacy she herself would want to leave behind. When an unfamiliar man's name appears in the pages, Kate realizes the extent of what she didn't know about her friend, including where she was really going on the day she died. Set in an anxious summer after the September 11th attacks, the story of 2 women, their friendship, marriages, private ambitions, and fears, considers the aspects of ourselves we show and those we conceal, and the repercussions of our choices. So that sounds really good. It sounds kind of like like an easy read. Probably something great for like the beach or something, because I'm not into romance, so this would be like my romance type of book, even though it's not. But that sounds really good. Next one I got, I was really surprised that it came this quick. I won this off of Goodreads 2 days ago, I believe, and it got here yesterday. So it took a day to get here, which I'm really, really surprised, because normally they take like 2-3 weeks to get here. This is another ARC. This one apparently, because it's copyrighted in 2007, so I believe it came out in Australia in 2008 and won the Ned Kelly Award in 2008. But it's coming out into America in September this year. So I got it. I'm not going to read it yet. I'm going to read it closer to September. But it's called The Low Road by Chris Womersley. I don't know how to say his name. Sorry about the glare. It's a really shiny cover. So is the next book I'm going to show you. But it looks really good. It's very small. It only has 251 pages. So it's not that big. So I can probably get it done fairly quickly. But the cover is absolutely amazing. I love that cover. I hate how they have this little like arc thing here, and it's not a sticker, so I can't take it off. But I have this one, and it looks really, really good. The back says, unflinching, relentless, and powerfully written, The Low Road paints a searing portrait of two desperate men thrown together by chance as they both try to flee their troubled past. This savage noir surprises and grips at every turn. Award-winning and critically acclaimed, The Low Road seduces readers with its poetic language and unique and indelible protagonist. So it sounds really good. Sounds like something I would really enjoy, so I'm really excited to read this. Well, like I said, I won't be reading this until closer to September because that's when it comes out. And the last book I got, I didn't know I won. So it's either they didn't tell me I won or he just randomly sent this to me. But it's a book called In My Own Words, Still Running by Mickey Flynn. Sorry, this is another glossy cover. And he actually signed it for me. It says, to Catherine, hope you like it, which is awesome. This is my second ever book that I have signed. I don't think I showed you the first one I have. I got signed books by Julianne Peters and Jodi Picoult, favorite authors. So awesome. So I'm excited to have this one. I'm not going to read the back because, as you can see, it's long. It's basically about a 12-year-old boy. He is charged for, what was it again? An amateurish break-in, and he gets sent to prison, I guess. I believe this is set in place in Ireland. And he goes to prison, and it's like about his time in prison and everything, and how he gets beat up, and a group of kids named the Christian Brothers, and like it sounds really good. One of the things I don't like is I really do not like this cover. It looks like the boy was cut and pasted there. If he was not there, it would look a lot better. Or if he was there but in a different way, it would look a lot better. So I don't, it's already out, so I'm guessing this is the cover. But anyway, I'm excited to read this. I'm just kind of nervous that this is going to have, since it's set in Ireland, that this is going to have more words that I don't know, like Swimming to Elba, which had a lot of Italian words that I didn't know. So I really hope this doesn't have a lot of Irish things in it. Even though I am Italian and Irish, so I should know them. Oh well. But this sounds really good. It's another really short one. It has, let's see, 216 pages, so not that bad. And this one is already out, so I will be reading this one shortly. I have to read my other two arcs before I get to this one, but I will be reading this one shortly also. So those are all the books that I got, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.